Hello and welcome to Lady and the Frog. So this is me, Linda, and this is Siobhan, who isn't going to be very long in this video because I've got nowhere for her to sit. Right, Monday morning. What is it? Is it the 30th? Is it? No, 29th. I don't know what day it is. No, I do know what day it is. It's just I work in the weekends. It just makes everything all a bit... Very busy at work, back on overtime. I mean, maybe I'm better, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just heading for more disaster. And obviously, because when I get home and I've been knee deep sorting through clothes, I am washing my hair out. So now I've got a very weird fade there. Why? Who even knows? Right, so... For some reason, I've done over £200 over the weekend. Thursday, Friday, no sales days. I think Wednesday was a pitiful sale. One of those where you're actually annoyed that you're on a one-day dispatch and you have to go to the post office with this one item, which is probably pennies in profit after, optimization fees and all of this. So it would have been more, but for some reason somebody accidentally purchased something yesterday, immediately paid and then asked for a cancellation. I don't understand why people do that. I don't understand why it's even a thing. So I've been fiddle-arsing around most of the morning, so I feel like I'm already behind. It's like there's part of me that keeps thinking that I'm going to get up and I'm going to do a workout at home, and I've been thinking that for at least, I did do it 10 years ago, so let's say I've probably been thinking of doing that for like 10 years. I have done it before, and I do have workout videos that work for me, but it's just not happening because I end up laying in. Right, so some of these are garbage sales, so I'm going to show you the garbage ones first. Things that I will not be picking up anymore. And this is all the stuff which is backlogged because I haven't done any photographing of clothes or listing of clothes for at least 2 months since I've been ill. So pain in the bottom. Yeah, beginning of March when I've last processed any clothes. Right, so I've got fat face. So I do not pick up fat face tops like this before. That used to sell. That's gone for £7.50 because if I've got somebody out there who's offering me actual money, regardless of how small it is, for something like that, I'm accepting it because I don't want it in my life any longer. So there's that, and then there's this, and this is white stuff, which is another one of those things. So I've got a number of these really crap, hideous dresses, so much so that I picked out another hideous white stuff dress accidentally, thinking that it was that other one that sold. So the fact that there's more still in there is really annoying. So it's this one that I've sold. I thought for a moment maybe I'd sold a previous white stuff thing and then posted them this one. But no, nobody wants them. They're all backed up in my storage and I'd like rid of them. Yeah, so £3.99 on auction for that. Hilarious. Yeah, 7. Let's not talk about them. Don't pick white stuff up. Don't pick up fat face. So something generic that I do pick up though is this. So this is Joe Brown's. So this is so popular. Joe Brown's is so popular. This is actually going to Malta. I don't know how it's going to get there because I've been looking at the address, which seems they've put all of this information in one line, which seems to go on forever. So I don't know how that's going to print off. So I know that the labels are printing off really weird now, and when I send something overseas, I've got another thing that's going overseas. It's giving me pages and pages of information. And like, I mean, I appreciate the customs declaration, but then when you go on it and you edit the CN22 or 23, the information that you write in there never gets printed onto it. So I just think, well, why am I writing this in then? Why can't the stuff that I want to write on there go on there, and then I have to handwrite it anyway? So this has sold for £25. I do have a 10% coupon, like public coupon on at the minute, so a lot of stuff is going by that, but it doesn't seem to tell you what's sold by coupon unless you like fully go into the order and look at how much money you've received. So it's only, you know, that's a bit of a farce. And then also people keep putting messages on my orders, and that isn't relaying on the app either, which is aggravating. So anyway, yeah, 25 quid for that. So the reason that's this, the sizes of stuff that I pick up for Joe Brown's are always quite big. So this one is a UK 24. I might be getting more things like that. I mean, for any of you out there who are of size 16 and above, the cancer research shops at the minute over the length and breadth of the country are probably going to be hit with a lot of larger size clothing, because they do a drive for Slimming World every year. Hence why I've been in all weekend, because that's what we've been sorting through, because there's like at least 3 Slimming World groups which are sending their stuff to our shop. So there's absolutely masses of it. And I mean, some of the sizes on them were like 5XL. A lot of stuff, a lot of monsoon dresses, I would say, seem to be out there, you know, in relation to like reselling. A lot of it is like non-branded stuff, but obviously there's yours is a big brand, but the monsoon in like 22, 24 seems to be a thing. So there's a lot of like them that are likely to be in a lot of cancer research shops over the next coming month or so. I haven't picked any up myself. I probably should, but I am attempting to kind of move away, which you'll probably see in a minute, because move away from selling too much clothes, because it just, I don't know, there's something about it that annoys me. It doesn't annoy me at the point of packing, because obviously all you have to do is that, and the rest of the stuff which I've got there is going to annoy me, which is probably why I've fiddled about this morning and not got on with things. So Billionaires Boys Club, I think that's sold in a coupon, so it's saying 35 quid that I've got for it, but it's probably more like £30 for that. I think this one's sold on a coupon as well, but I don't so much mind with that, because this is sat around for ages while I kept washing and washing and washing it, because it's not pit stains, is it? It had a stain down at the bottom, which I can see. I wish the camera had seen it when I took photos of it. So it has got a stain down at the bottom, which I have declared. It just hasn't shown up very well on the photos. That's probably why I'm a bit annoyed with clothing at the minute, because obviously we've just come out of the winter months, and trying to get decent light, honest light, to take photographs is really hard, because I find that my returns rate goes up over the winter, because people are at home buying stuff accidentally, and then the pictures that I've taken probably aren't showing the colour very well, because if it is light, it's like orange light, or it's low light like this. Anyway, this is Scar and Soul, and yeah, those types of shirts, they do quite well. You see, talking about Joe Brown's, I have got a Joe Brown shirt over there, which is quite loud and proud. So yeah, I do pick up a lot of stuff like that. And then the rest of this stuff is books and Lego. Yeah, weird, huh? So this is nondescript. I'm not even going to open it. This is just some friends Lego that was in my previous video that I think I did a video. Yeah, I did do a video. So that's gone on auction for like £12 with the postage. It's just stuff that I wanted rid of. I haven't really made much money on that, you know. I thought I'd give it a whirl. I probably doubled my money. I paid £15. I've sold most of it at the moment. Yeah, I've sold it for like 30. It's a lot of hassle and it's not worth it. So that's why I stick to the vintage stuff. So talking about the vintage stuff, this is why I do the Lego. I don't rate modern stuff. I've spent a lot of time doing that Friends Lego. There's at least 5 sets in there and it's sold for £12.50. It's just rubbish. The other thing that I've sold went for 20. So it's just, it's not, if you like gave yourself an hourly rate on time, it's not worth it. But these things I do think are worth it. So these I normally have a job lot of Lego, and then there's loads of stuff which comes in it, and I build up these little sets. So that I sold for 30. I mean, obviously I'll be getting this out because this box is not collapsed. This is what I was talking about in relation to these messages that I get. So that is an older set. This should be 1987, no, 1984, 1984 for that. Don't know what that is in there. Let's put it back before it falls on the floor and gets lost. So when I do these sets, I always put them in these because we'll just lose bits. And then this one, this person has sent me a message saying protect the box, protect the box. So he obviously hasn't read the listing properly, because in the listing and in the photos, I've described the fact that the box is fully collapsed and ripped on either end. I've taken loads of photos of it, and now he's like sent all these messages about protecting the box, pad the box. Thank you very much. I can't do anything about it. This is how I got it. So yeah, so a space set there, £26.99. So I think that one has used the coupon, or maybe I don't know. I've been sending offers out. Generally, I seem to be getting around 20 watches a day, so I suppose I must be doing quite well. So what we have here, these I haven't put in haul videos. The only thing I'm doing a haul video for is all that clothing. Generally, when I get books, because, see, I've got a pile of books on there, which if I don't deal with them immediately, they end up being a pile of books which is sat in the corner of the room, which is what that has become now. It just keeps getting moved. So generally, when I get books in, I list them straight away. So these ones are all James Bond. So these are worth looking out for. So I've paid like 50p each for these. And these are, they're not the very first editions of these, but they're still a decent edition. What is it? Pan books. So I've got £35 for all of them. Probably could have stretched them more, but they've used a coupon on that. And it's so nice to list books that are old because it smells so good. It is a fetish, the smell of books. So I have more vintage books here. So these are 2 job lots of these Penguin books. Again, I've paid 50p for these. Some of these are in poor condition. So these are all Evelyn Waugh. I always pronounce it wrong because I want to say Evelyn Waugh. So yeah, Brideshead Revisited, which we all know. So these are going to America. I need to pack all these up and work out how much the postage actually is, because at the minute the guy spent 60 quid on postage, because I think I charged like worst case scenario for all of them, and I charged 30 quid for them because it's just a pain in the bottom half the time. And I know, and the thing is I know that I'm cheaper than the old GSP because I do my own. So this guy will be getting a they will be getting a refund on this. I think I've got Doris Lessing in this, yes. So there's 2, I think, from Doris Lessing, yeah, on that one. Doris Lessing isn't one of the popular ones. John O'Hara. And I've had Aldous Huxley, which is probably a complete mispronunciation, which is another job lot of these books, which I will listed separately, and that one sold instantly for 35 quid. I don't know how much that one is. I think that one probably is 30 in itself, and that one was 35. It's weird because I know that this person hasn't been able, I woke up to this sale over the weekend, so I know that they have not used the 10% coupon, but I know that the person in Malta was able to use the 10% coupon. So I always thought that wasn't, that overseas people didn't get to benefit from it, which is why even if I've got a coupon on, I will generally send out offers at the coupon value or better, because obviously overseas buyers don't get it, but then they've paid full price, and like I say, they've gone and spent a lot of money on the postage. But anyway, yeah, these do sell very well in America from what I can see, and these are the sort of ones that people like to have on their bookshelf so that they look well read but probably never read them. There obviously are condition issues because these are 40s and 50s books. So that is that. I think I've pulled everything out. The last thing which I have, I've had a few of these because my husband found these at one of his workplaces that he was cleaning out. There's a whole bunch of these that went in the bin, which is annoying because I've already sold 2 of them. Well, I've sold 3 of them, but one of them, that was for the person who decided that they were buying a book by accident. So yeah, annoyingly, these have gone in the bin, and a bunch of them will have been signed like that and have gone in the bin. So I've got, this is sold on the 10% as well. So it says 20, but it'll be, you know, so it'll be $17.99. There was also loads and loads of these CDs that were in with it. So I've got bunches and bunches and bunches of these CDs. So these are Christmas hits. This is Criticize My T-shirt, you criticize my lifestyle. That's what it is. It's that song. And it's a really good song. I love it. So yeah, I've only got one left of them. Fabulous. And to think a whole load of them went in the bin, and I've got to send that on special delivery. I think there's a few of these things which I've noticed, which I've got a good chance of not noticing them because of the way eBay is being. I don't like the way the app is displaying at the minute. You can't see your returns, but you get mithered about not refunding somebody straight away. Something's just not right with the app. But having just made my first purchase on Whatnot over the weekend, I will forgive eBay everything because Whatnot is so awful. As a customer, I don't think that I will be shopping after I've used my £10 credit, although I'm struggling to use my £10 credit. So I bought one thing, and then I bought another 2 things from that auction. There's 2. So the first one went through, charged my postage. So my bank thought that was fine. And then the next 2 things which I bought, obviously I still had a bit of credit because I got this £10 credit, and I was only buying cosmetics. So I just thought, I need these things. I need toner. I need face masks. I like these things. So I'll just buy these extra things because it's got this cheap postage. But my bank immediately flagged 6p as a fraudulent transaction, and the payment wouldn't go through. And then I went on it again, and then I added a different payment method, and that one was declined as well. So the subsequent things which I bought didn't go through. I've still got a stupid amount of credit. and I've messaged the seller and they haven't come back to me. So that's the thing. It took me about 10 minutes to find the messaging thing on the app, which shouldn't be difficult. Yeah, it's just, I as a customer myself, I won't carry on using it after I've used my credit, and I would imagine that that's going to be the same with a lot of customers. They just won't be asked with it because it's just stupid. I don't even understand why it was an issue. So there you are. That's what I'm saying as a customer about whatnot. You know, I know that there's a lot of people who are into it like a drug, but there was a lot of people who were like heavily into QVC when it first came out. But those people are probably like died of loneliness in their home by now. So right, anyway, it's really late in the day, so I need to get on with this because I'm literally back in work most of the week, so and I need to get on with this. And I'm also on odd shift, so if I don't get on with that, it's not going to get done. So, thank you for watching. I'll be back again soon. Siobhan is still here. Now I've got criticise in my head, which is probably better. I woke up with "oh yeah" in my head, and I don't know where that's come from. I think it's on an advert. Oh yeah, I don't know. There's a few days in this last month or so that I've woken up with Avril Lavigne playing in my head, so I don't know what's going on with my head. There must be something going on with it. It must be all this iron that I've had. Anyway, I will love you and leave you. So, yeah, I'm happy with my sales. I was starting to wonder because obviously I had 2 no sales days in a row. And I had listed a few things. None of the stuff which I've listed is sold. And then I think that's it, is that I'm in a place where I do turn my back on eBay a lot. But you see, the thing is, as a buyer, I always end up coming back to eBay because I just find it annoying. It's like, there's another thing this week. My husband has ordered a construction CSCS revision booklet. And he bought that off Amazon. He doesn't know how to do a return, so we're going to end up like stuck with it and end up coming to me. They've advertised it as a CSCS construction booklet. Obviously, some clown has come along and just used the same listing for theirs, and he's got something completely different because it's about becoming a personal trainer. It's got nothing to do with the construction industry. It's got loads of stuff about spot weightlifting and the rest of it, and sparring and safety in regards to that. So he's like annoyed about that. So you know, I see, I find Amazon aggravating because they always deliver to the car park as well. I use eBay all the time because they do click and collect, and I can go and I can pick it up from the Argos, and I know that my things aren't going to be delivered to the gardens or the car park, which, you know, I find, you know, beneficial to not have things delivered to the car park. Anyway, so that's me. I'm going to stop ranting now because I've got so much to do. So I'm going to get this post done, and then I'm going to film a bloody haul with all this clothing here, which I hope is selective. I feel that I've got a Hobbs skirt and a Marks and Spencer skirt and some other stuff in there which I shouldn't have picked up. But you know, it is what it is. But I do need some of the stuff. It's like I picked up some jumpers thinking, oh, they're exactly the same as something that I had literally 2 months ago, and I was like, that'll be an easy list. Well, it won't be an easy list if I don't get on with it, because the listing will just vanish, so I won't be able to do a sale similar. Anyway, more rambling. I'm gonna get gone. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon with a haul video. Bye.